The beginning of restructuring the portions of the mind is a necessary step towards complete transformation of the mind-body complex. This restructuring refers to the idea of self-inquiry and balancing of those portions of the mind which have not been discovered and aligned with the portions pertaining to the awakening of the spirit. The agreement between the mind and body is required in order for the spirit to be fully connected and present. This idea is of great importance. Balance. To balance the mind, one must find all the corresponding ideas that have their equal opposite. When there is impatience, one must find the thought of patience and apply it with the intention of balancing, to release the two from the mind by becoming aware of what they are pointing towards within the great mind, within the unconscious mind. There are hidden structures within your unconscious mind. These are belief systems that are the blueprint, the guiding post on your path that is creating the images within your mind, have a symbolic meaning that is carried by your feminine aspect, while the analysis pertains to the masculine portion of the mind. The two, when balanced, make an opening towards the gateway to intelligent infinity when the spirit comes into play. The erroneous assumption is that the masculine simply refers to the idea of giving, while the feminine aspect of your being is only responsible for being the receiver. Let us break this down a little further. The masculine aspect, when used purely and not abused with thoughts that are not consonant with the law of one, is similar to a blank canvas upon which one may do a work of art. This masculine, we may suggest that this is the conscious portion of the mind that seeks, reaches for the feminine with the desire for an experience, the desire to know itself. The feminine is the subconscious mind, full of mysteries, and for when reached into properly, can yield great opportunities for the exploration of the self. These are the first two archetypes in tarot, unlike represented on your planet. However, for this particular working, we may refer to them as the magician and the high priestess. The magician seeks to know itself, while the high priestess gives birth to the new based on the request of the magician. Hence, it is of paramount importance for those who seek to use the power of the magician and seek to realize the potential of one's co-creative abilities, reaching with the intent and pure desire for seeking the very heart of the experience can bring forth much to explore and understand. There is wisdom around the corner for those who seek intently, and remember that there is a cause and effect to their seeking. Thus, for those upon the path of service to others, this means that intention plays an important role in applying the self to the desire of seeking, not excluding the idea that one must understand that he will not know what he seeks until he finds it, in whichever form it arrives. Giving of gratitude when the experience brings catalyst for growth can get one that much further. It is not necessarily what you do, but how you do it. Place an intention firmly with your mind and knowing that regardless of the circumstances and outcomes, your intention is as clear as day to you. You can only extract a positive meaning for what occurs if you wish to use what occurs in a positive manner. Remaining in a positive state of being can in of itself yield great balance within the self and not necessarily bring another catalyst that is unintended for further growth. Thus, we must emphasize the role of intention and remaining balanced within the self, and seek that balance through the tools like meditation and thanksgiving. These we cannot emphasize enough, for their application on a regular basis is what allows the seeker to progress upon the path in a much balanced fashion. We would suggest to seek with an open heart and find humor in your circumstances, for we can see that much does not make sense anymore, and that is the time to invoke humor and allow yourselves to laugh at how paradoxical your situation may seem. All is well, my friends. We leave you with love and light of the one infinite Creator, and wish for you to rejoice upon your path as much as we rejoice connecting with you through these words infused with love of the Creator.